Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, from the east to the north to the west. We want to welcome you officially to Jamestown Lens. And this YouTube channel is meant to make others to understand life in a very different angle. And today we are taking our lens to the political arena, and I'm very excited that I'm joined by a man himself. He can introduce himself over here.
Yes, good evening, our viewers. Good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're watching us
Yes,
today.
exactly.
My name is Robert Van. Today we shall be analyzing what is happening in the world of politics.
Yeah, that is it. That's what we are analyzing tonight. What is happening in the world of politics? We have seen that the election is over. The dust is now settling. And what the question that people keep on asking is that why is it that the opposition has always tried its level best to fight for victory, but it has never happened? Why? And they front big people. They think like they will be able to challenge the sitting president. In your own view, first of all, as you, besides being a media personality, you're also a human being. How do you? What is your reading in that?
When you talk about the politics for us here in Uganda, there are a number of factors that will contribute, maybe for the opposition, maybe to overtake the government which is in the power. But it will start with the structures. When you look at the current government, NRM, they have a very strong structures that has helped them to consolidate themselves in the power for quite a long time, so far 40 years when they have been in power. When you look at right from the grassroots, I think they have each and every one right from the grassroots up to the top, and that is one of the things that have really helped them to consolidate. Because when you have a very good mobilization down there, right from the village level, come to the district, go to the international, I think that is one of the.
But before, I am sorry to interject, but I've seen even the other parties, other political parties, when you talk of NUP, FDC, Democratic Front, they have they do mobilization in the grassroots, from the grassroots. So, but what is it actually? Are they failing to discover the weakness of the other, or it is just a natural cause for opposition?
It's not a natural cause for opposition. I think when you talk about money, for you to be able to mobilize very well, you need to have funds for you to enable the team that is working with you to move smoothly down there in the village. Now, when you talk about NRM, for them they are successful because NRM is a political party which has money. And the money has helped them to mobilize. Now, when you look at these other political parties, sometimes it needs even sacrifice. Someone to be dedicated to work. At the end of the day, you don't expect to get something. And when you look at the nature of politics in Uganda right now, the political party which has money is most likely to have a good mobilization. Let us look at the concluded election.
Presidential election.
There are candidates who did not reach to certain regions in Uganda.
The presidential, you're meaning they're talking of the
When you
presidential
talk about the
candidates.
presidential candidate, even the people down there, when you know that for me, when I go to such and such a place, the people on the other side, they will demand me man at the end of the day.
I think the electoral commission did not favor other candidates, first of all, because you realize that they are given 2 venues, rather 3 venues to cover in one day, and the others are using the aeroplane. You remember the NRM candidate was using the aeroplane, the president was using the aeroplane. But now, for the case of Bobby Wine, this one of Kasibante, others, they were using vehicles, and I think others were even using motorcycles to cover areas of or areas that electoral commission has destined them. As we dive, as the dust also goes down, where do we see was the weakness, first of all, in terms of assigning or rather destinating the venues